Welcome back everybody to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game channel, and it is shit game time once again, and this time I'm going to be tackling a pile of crap, a very early pile of crap from 1987 on the Amiga 500. This is a paid request by YouTuber William Harrison. Hello mate, how you doing? Thank you very much for your request. So yes, Challenger. It is a game to be challenged. Now this is not more of a shoot 'em up, it's more of a dodge 'em up. And it took me a little while to realise that you don't fire any bullets. I thought I had a dud version, but no, you have to avoid. And this came out in 1987, so this is really early days. And it came out by Kingsoft. Now, weren't they the same bloody company that brought out Mike the Magic Dragon, that type of stuff? All looks like it's been coloured. That looks terrible. Look at that. I mean, that's not just cheesy, that's cack. They all look like they've been designed by paint programs. Now let's have a look. It was published by, as I said, Anko, rest of the world, but Kingsoft in Germany. It was developed by Hack and Slay, and it was programmed by Andreas von Leppel. Sorry, these are all German names, I can't do it. Graphics by Helmut Kohlen. Music by H. Joshmin D. Sorry, a miscellaneous Andreas von. So there's three people working on this shite fest. And basically you're the ship on the left in the one player mode, and you've just got to avoid, and it is fucking pointless, but let's have a go anyway. Here you go. You can't even touch the stuff on the floor. Even the trees you can't collide with, which makes no sense. You're flying hundreds of feet, maybe thousands above the trees, and yet if you collide with any of them, it takes your energy away. One of the most pointless games I've ever played. Can't get away from that. So no, I can't. You can't really move around anywhere. Like that. I don't think there's any more than one level. It's just this all the way. See, that repeated. I just saw that background a minute ago. You'd be lucky to last a minute on this. Again, I don't know how much this cost back in the day. I can't even believe it was released in. There you go. That's it. Out of energy. It just literally is an energy game. Just avoid while you can. So let's have another game of this. Go with this pointless crap. Let's try and swing over to the other side of the screen. I don't think you can. No, so you can't go on the right hand side. And I've scored 75,000 according to that. That's absolutely bullshit. So the point system is a load of cack as well. Just got to avoid everything. So pressing up makes the grey background, the grey scenery go quicker. So you can't touch the trees, you can't touch anything on the floor. See, like that. That took a lot of energy off me. There's no way you can get very far in this. There's definitely not more than... Look at that, look at that. Pointless game. And yet I only scored 400 that time. Work that out. Jeez, how much was this going for back in the day? I'm just going to zoom through it. Fuck it. It's just literally repeat. Yeah, can't touch the trees, can't do anything, can't touch anything. I think that's about it. Yeah, you can't get anywhere on this. It's fucking cack. Absolutely cack. This really is a pointless game. Wouldn't be so bad if you could fire at something, but you can't. It's just rubbish. You can't move to the left. You can't move to the right. You can only got a tiny play area, and that's where I am now. Utterly pointless game. Look at that. Same thing. That is literally your play area where I am. You can't go any wider than that. Utter garbage. Utter garbage. How much was this back in the day? How much was this? 1987. Yeah, one of the most uninteresting games I've played for quite some time. There's crappy ones, there's naff ones, there's boring ones, and there's these. Utterly pointless. You'll play it for about 3 minutes and that's your lot. That's all you'll play. So I keep getting nailed by that. The same thing. Fucking just steam ahead. Fuck it. Steam ahead. Rubbish. You can't land there. There's a piece of grey scenery that says land here and you can't. You just got to avoid as long as you can. That's it. That is your lot. This is going to be a very short shit game time, isn't it? Because there's nothing to go on here. Just rubbish. Rubbish. Yeah, it's just rinse and repeat backgrounds. It's the same. It's the same. What happened there? That's it. 800. What a rubbish, pointless game. How much was this? Let's go really slow. You can't. You're just going at its own pace. Yeah, again. I said you can't turn, you can't go to the middle of the screen. It won't allow you. Damn, I need evidence how much this was. It's the same grey background. Land here, look, again. Utterly rubbish, utterly pointless. I mean, it would have been interesting, yeah, see how long as you can last, but what makes me laugh is you can't even collide with the trees, which are way below you. Everything takes your energy. That's just ridiculous. I could easily get this trained, but what's the point? It's just a single loop. Land here, see? The same grey whatever they are. Now I'm almost out of energy. No, pointless. I ain't playing this anymore, mate. It's fucking crap. That has got to be the shortest shit game time ever. I mean, what do you want? What more can I do? The game is about 30 seconds long. It's pointless. How much was this? I can't even believe it was a commercial release. So no fucking around. I can't find any other info on it as far as prices go. It's garbage. I mean, even Mike the Maggot Dragon was bad, but even that was better than this. It's just pointless. There's no fun in this. You'll play it for about 3 minutes, if you're lucky, and that's it. Oh, it's cack. Even the title screen is a load of shit. I'm going to give that, even if I'm going to judge this as a budget title, and it's a very early days of the Amiga 500, 1987. That's the only thing it's got going for it. But nonetheless, I'm going to give it a whopping great big fucking 93 shits on the shitometer. What an utterly pointless game. Rubbish. I mean, it's one thing to avoid the scenery, but when you're thousands of feet above the trees and the buildings, and that still takes energy off when you go across their line, that's ridiculous. You can't get away from anything. You can't move to the right of the screen if you're whatever player you are. Can't move to left if you're the other player. I think player 2 is computer control. And player one is obviously the guy on the left-hand screen, which was me. You can't wander onto the right, so you've got a tiny play area. And within that tiny play area, you've got even a smaller play area because there's constant scenery, whether it's in the air or on the floor, whether it's trees, buildings, all these grey things that you land on, apparently, which you can't. And you're going to die roughly exactly the same place as you did before. It's fucking shit. Each game lasts about 20 seconds. What a load of crap. If this was a full price game, if this was £19.99, even for 1987, it would have got the 100. It would have got the 100. There's no redeeming features of this at all. It's absolute shit. The only thing saving it is because I haven't got any clue, any idea of how much it was. I'm going for a budget release. It's got to be a budget release. And it's very early days, 1987. You don't get earlier than that on the A500. That really is early stuff. So there you go, 93 runny fucking stinky German shits down the poop tube and into the vault of shitness. Fucking hell, stand up poo grammars. You made an edition of shit game time, and rightfully so. No matter how early this is, that's cack. That should have been a PD game. That should have been a freebie. Terrible, just on a magazine or something. Utterly awful, utterly awful. Right, sorry about that for being such a shit game time. I know some of you like the longer ones, but I can't do much with a 30-second game, can I? It's just rinse and repeat. It's terrible. But that was what William Harrison wanted me to do, and that's exactly what I've done, and rightfully so. So thank you very much again, mate, for your request. What a horrible fucking game. Never seen it before. Never want to see it again. Right. Once again, thank you for joining me in this edition of Shit Game Time. If you would like to request a shit game, put a game into the vault of shitness, down the poop tube, you want me to ban it forever, banish it down to the sewage of sewers, then please do so. The video will pop up any moment in the top left hand corner. Go to that and name the game for me to be shamed. Simple as that. And 3 other random Shit Game Times, as you can see, for you to have a listen to for your enjoyment. Alright, until next time, thanks for joining me again at this edition of Shit Game Time. Zeus, out of Plopsville.